gotta go to war with is what the media throws at y'all so much. So it could be a lot of things that you do that's inadvertent that you may not notice that the male side, because you don't get to see things from our perspective, right? To the extent, right? We gotta learn women to a certain extent that women don't gotta learn men. Y'all really gotta give a fuck about what we really want, right?
Right.
So immersively thinking, you're facing a battle of women and being sexualized, black women specifically being sexualized, and as well as the media pushing a certain kind of way for you guys to think as well as display yourself. So that inadvertently, if you don't know what that means, not no disrespect, but that just means you may be just doing something that you not necessarily
But
don't
she
know
know what
what
she doing though, cause I ain't gonna lie.
Hey,
When you
look,
get to a
inadvertently
certain
could be
age,
like,
I
yo,
really
I
don't
know.
Baby dog, I will defend
I'm
baby
One more
dog.
thing,
when you get to a
Rello,
certain age,
only
you
thing
know
I'm saying is inadvertent could also be like, yeah, I know what I'm doing, but I also don't comprehend with the other. When you do one thing, a domino effect could be happening somewhere
It's
else
just,
that you didn't
but
really
look,
notice.
it's just like a woman
let me
dancing
tell you
in
this.
the mirror around a bunch of niggas, and then she's like, "Oh, why they looking at me? I'm just dancing." Because
That's
you,
what I'm saying. The
No,
accountability
no.
part. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, baby dog. Like, what did you think was going to happen when we saw your picture as
You
men?
talking about? I
shit is
just want to dance in front of the mirror.
But look, bro, I would kind of listen. I would kind of defend her and say, I really personally
I can't
just
control
think
that
she's
though.
sick of that shit, bro.
You can.
Like that
I
type
can't
of attention
control
shit.
that.
I don't really
You
think
gotta
she's
turn
throwing
around.
attention out
like,
there.
I-
It's just her.
I understand.
I
You
try.
see,
I
no,
try.
no,
Listen to what she said. Listen to what she said.
I
Like,
You
you
tried.
said,
back
I
in the
can't
day when they were
control
wearing
that. She's a
khakis
human being with
and
two
blue
arms.
jeans, you
That's
Oh, no,
like
you
the
control it.
accountability.
but
That's
you
the
can
accountability.
I can't hide it.
Janelle Monae had ass
to be
under that
honest with you,
goddamn,
like,
all them damn sweats
say
all
you
those
don't.
years, and now so she's
I used to eat. Look, you
that's
say I used
talk
to.
of,
I used to eat a lot, right?
No, she
I
can't
used to
have
try to
that.
make myself get fat, but
And I know what
where all the
time.
where,
I could never do it.
it
So
all went.
Rest in peace.
I used to try to hide the way.
You can't make this
Kane,
shit
I'm
up.
about to mute
What
y'all.
happens to me? It got me. It got me. No, for real. Listen.
Baby dog gonna
It
whip
got
my
me
ass.
molested. It got me raped. It got me
And
a
that's
lot of
fucked
things
up.
that I didn't want. The attention that I wanted. That I mean that was given. I didn't want. So it got me in a lot of trouble. So I don't.
But you not taking
That's why I say she
accountability
tired
to
of
Yeah,
it.
this still, I understand. No disrespect to what
I
you
know
do
that
that, but
shit.
it's still
On
on
the
no
real,
accountability.
no
that
disrespect.
You
You
try to
can-
do the good thing, whatever.
Look, I'm saying, like,
it's
it's-
a process to this shit, man.
Some things can be held accountability. Like if I walk out
Yeah,
here with them great, if I walk outside with them great joggers on, I'm like, damn, why they always staring at my print? I know I want to stare at this print, but I want them joggers for a reason. You see what I'm saying? So
Well, I ain't never.
taking
Okay,
accountability
you
of
can say
knowing,
that.
like,
I ain't
did
never seen.
want the
Have you
attention
ever
on
seen
low.
the outfit get molested and raped?
See, but hold on, let me
Yeah,
just
hell
hold
yeah.
on.
I
Hold
rate
on.
a person
Hey,
in the
baby dog,
outfit.
we're
If I'm
talking
wearing
solely
gray
about
shorts, I rate
attraction
that
in
motherfucker
terms of
first.
the dating market and the sexual marketplace.
Sick people
Let's
out
Okay.
here.
not conglomerate that with
people out here.
serious situations.
No,
Because
but you
that's
said that
when-
like
No,
attention.
I
I'm
said it's
telling you
called
that I
irate.
don't.
You know the person
I really, really don't.
I said it could be
I like the
inadvertent.
attention
Like-
from my.
You don't like
visually.
attention to human beings. That is just crazy for you to say you don't like attention to human beings.
I like the attention I
Motherfuckers
give my
visualize that
dude
shit
if I'm
first
with my
before they
dude.
try.
All right, so
do it.
then
That's
you're
what
admitting
Yeah.
that you like
Meditate,
attention. So let's not
Yeah,
say
from
that you
him.
don't like attention. So it could be
Them date rape
inadvertent the
niggas
way you're doing it in other ways. You ever heard of what's that movie called, The Butterfly Effect?
Yeah.
You know, when you do
Yes,
one
sir.
thing, mad other shit could be happening due to you doing one thing that you may advert. Like for example, Rello just said he wear the sweatpants. See, for women and men, it's different because real talk, this nigga could have really just threw that shit on to go get some mail from his mailbox, not for no bullshit. Because men is not necessarily. Our prefrontal cortex is not necessarily thinking about sexuality when we come to displaying ourselves. We
Oh,
thinking
y'all
about
like
other
y'all
shit.
like that attention.
So when he went down, but inadvertently, he didn't know that,
Nah,
hey,
you know
women
it.
also
Nah,
like
nah.
looking down there. So while he's going to get his mail, and white shorty go by like, hey, it's stinging. Oh, shit, like, all right, he gotta hold him. Most men are gonna be like, oh, they're gonna laugh and be like, oh, that's crazy, because they hold themselves accountable quick, because the world tells them very quick, like, nigga, you don't hold yourself accountable, or you ain't this. You know, because women don't have to go through that. Y'all get to chill in comfort and
Yes,
not
we
hold yourself
do.
accountable.
No, we do not.
No, they
Y'all
got
don't. Y'all do not have to hold yourself
okay.
accountable.
Go on my profile.
Nah, hell
go on
nah.
the same
You
picture
right
that I
on that.
posted up.
I only need to see one
The
pic.
same picture that I posted up, right? Go on my profile and look at the comments. Look at the
I ain't gonna
comments.
lie. I
You gonna
added
get
you.
those. You
I
gonna
added
get
you about
those.
like 20 minutes ago.
No,
You gonna get
no,
those.
No, I'm saying
Yeah.
look at the comments. Look at the comments and look at what this lady from church was saying. She was like, you need to cover up your assets. What you said?
Exactly.
about.
That's a woman from a. That's I bet you she's older than you, right?
But let me say something.
Yes.
Oh, go
She's
ahead.
from a time. I bet she probably married too. She's from a time where women were looking for husbands, and they was looking for certain pieces to add on to
Nah,
make sure
she
they
really
have a
want to
legacy.
show her
No,
that
no,
she
no.
ain't got
Exactly.
the.
So
No, no,
I don't
no.
want
It's a
my woman
different
showing
kind
her
of-
giddy. Or
No,
her little
I was
tatas,
one-
you know, and
That's
stuff
a
like
real
that. I don't
woman.
want
That's
my
actually because a
woman
lot of
doing all
older
that
women don't be
crazy
trying to help
stuff.
y'all
Some
younger
of that
women because they be
stuff-
trying to
But
help
they
y'all
be
with
really
y'all.
want to do the same thing,
Let me
bro.
tell you.
Let's be honest. Look at these older women
The
now,
same-
bro.
That's what I
the
just
same-
said.
Like
So
straight
that
young
woman that hit her
women,
up was
bro.
a
And
real
then-
woman
and
because most
everybody
older
else
women
in
they
the
be trying to
world-
compete with them.
Then you need
So
to
they don't
She
tell you the real.
was.
They
That's
lie
what I'm
to
trying
y'all.
to tell you. She was.
Grandmas don't want to be
Because
grandmas no more.
the same way she was telling me not to dress and not to post that on the internet, right? I was on a date. I went on a date. That's why I posted it up. For one. But she was like she was her daughters and stuff dressed worse than that. So I'm fully covered. There's nothing that was showing.
Her daughters are does she?
Huh?
Her daughters dress worse than that, or does she?
Her
Not
daughters.
But how does she dress?
Right.
That's the question.
Right.
Kinda
So
like-
she's probably
she wear
fighting an
clothes
uphill
that's-
battle trying to get her daughters to get on. Hey man, cut that shit out. Get on this kind of wave so you can find a quality man that you're looking for. Because the men that y'all usually be looking for, they looking for certain kind of women, and a lot of women don't ask themselves, hey, why I can't find what do these men that's making this amount of money that can change my life
Okay.
like they should be
What's-
allowed to, because
what's
women are allowed
wrong-
to find that. That's okay.
What's
Men
wrong
don't
with the
have that
outfit I
option,
got
but
on?
women do. Huh?
What's wrong
No,
with
it's
the
nothing
outfit
wrong.
I got
You
on?
no, let me tell you
It's
something. You
nothing
allowed to
wrong.
do what you want, and you
Listen,
shouldn't be
you can
judged.
be fully
It's
dressed.
okay
and
to-
men, they just
No,
don't
it's
understand.
well, let me
It's
make
okay
something
to
clear,
wear
baby doll.
certain
I don't
things
want you to
every
feel
now
that
and
you're not
then,
allowed
but
to.
that's the thing. Every now and then, if you want to come out looking a little, you know.
Yo, yeah,
a
you
little,
could dress as
know,
provocative or closed up as you want, whichever way you want. But you gotta understand,
But women do
there's
it
consequences that
every
come with that, good or bad. You can do what you want, but you're not gonna be able to get what you want based on what you do sometimes.
And
So
social
if you
media
looking for a
is-
certain kind of nigga, or are you looking for a man that, now, because I'm saying, you probably not with your ex and shit like that. So if you're looking for a certain kind of man that's making a certain amount of money that can take care of you and your child and things of that nature, he's looking for a certain kind of woman.
Right.
Right, and then
there's
off the
ways
rip,
to
you're
look
really
sexy for
dealing with an
women to
uphill
look
battle
sexy
with having a
without
child
having
already,
to-
right? So you want to be
Yeah,
on
you know,
point if
having
you're looking for a nigga that's
tatas,
bringing in
having-
6 figures, 7 figures, well, 6 figures or better. You know what I'm saying? That's
To
gonna be
have
able
a
to be
Gucci print.
doing what you need to do.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're gonna attract a certain kind of nigga that you're gonna be wasting your time with. And a certain kind of niggas that's usually attract to a certain kind of vibe, that's what you're gonna get. But you can
and I
do
ain't
what
gonna-
you want,
Yo.
but you're just gonna have to understand what comes with that. You gotta
But
be cool with it.
But
That's
let me,
all.
let me say this, because everybody just ignored the picture. Y'all ignored the picture, right? Where I'm from, all the females that take a picture ass first instead of front first, instead of ass first, they look for attention. That's what I would say. I don't have to know you. That's what I'm already. That's what I'm straight go up to.
You want
Okay, so
some
that
response.
ass is in the picture.
It's
That's the
attention.
first thing I'm gonna say.
She's showing
It's
you what
all
she got
ass
to
in the
offer.
picture.
Yeah.
So I'm like that. She's just looking for attention.
You
Just
post
by-
another picture.
No,
of-
no, I'm not gonna
Represent
say
that
that off the bat, because some
No, that
people
was-
just
No,
want
no,
to
no, no, I'm
enjoy
saying that
their
off
You
the
may
bat.
not
man.
say it
Why-
sometimes. This
Listen,
shit
bro.
may say it before you
I'm
say
saying
it.
that off the bat.
But listen
If
though,
I
let's
go to
say
your
this,
profile
bro.
and see the
Maybe
ass
she
first,
don't take that
you
many
want
body
attention.
pictures, and she want to, man. She
It don't
wanna
matter.
Stop
Take
this
that
shit,
shit
bro.
one day, bro.
Thousands, stop this shit, bro.
No, I'm for
Seem
real.
like
I really don't
dog.
take that
enabling.
For
It's
real,
like
bro.
you're
People like
enabling right
people
now,
like,
bro.
why don't you take
Nah,
more
bro,
pictures?
let's just be
I don't
100,
take
Well, how
full
about-
body pictures because
You
of that
can't
person.
control. We can't control that shit.
How
How
about
anyway.
about
people
take
just
some
start a
pictures
new
of shit that'll
trend,
be
and
beneficial
you
for
just
niggas
take a
that's bringing
picture
in
of your
real money.
face, delete every photo
Huh?
of your thing, and save it, and then
She's
just
not
take a
even
picture
dressed
of your
that bad.
face.
It's just her body.
See how
is
many people follow
banging, bro.
you.
You can't listen, bro.
I mean, look how Janelle Monae
all I'm
was. I
saying.
mean, not her. I ain't gonna use her. But this, Erica Badu
This
ass is
trend like
crazy.
that,
She
hold on.
still to this day don't really be dressing like.
Nah, she
I
knows.
seen
She
her
want that
recently.
attention.
Her body
She gonna do what
fire.
she gotta do.
No.
Yes,
Once
she
in a
was.
sometimes
million,
she
you'll
wear
see her
regular-
with some
and
tight
listen,
leather
bro.
shit on. Once in a
Sometimes she
million.
wear some
That's
regular
now.
shit and you
When
still
she
can
was in her
tell, bro.
prime, keep it real, Ashley. When she was in her prime, you barely seen her body. You seeing her body for real when she's mad old. She can have fun now. She done been married. She's divorced. It's different from just being a baby mother. She was divorced.
Man,
And
we
she's
can't
living her
even
life.
compare.
She
You're
can do what she want. And she's
divorced,
rich.
You can't even
And she's
compare
rich.
her
Well,
to
no,
Badu
so
to
So
baby
she's not
dog,
the
bro.
average,
It's gonna be
20%
but
of
that's
women
like-
that are not.
That ain't
Well,
no
it's actually
Alright,
disrespect
look.
to nobody.
That's like
51%.
prime example of what happened
We got
with the
50,
Keke
we got
Palmer
80%
situation.
of
When her
black
husband
children
say,
who
yo,
are
her husband say, yo,
getting raised
you
in
gotta-
single
that's a
parent
little
homes.
different.
We got
She
real
did
problems
that
here.
my
We
nigga
just
was
stem from, but I don't want to go down
She
that
did
lane.
that shit on purpose. That was a
Now look at
publicity
Kiki
stunt.
Palmer. Yeah, look at Kiki Palmer. She did that
That
shit
was
on
a
purpose.
publicity
Oh my
stunt,
God,
bro.
that don't.
Now
See,
she
I ain't. Let me
wild,
shut up, man. I
publicity
already got.
stunt, bro.
Look, my reputation's too good.
Now
I ain't
she
saying nothing
wildin',
about that
bro.
Kiki Palmer. She gonna
Yeah,
hate
that
me.
was a publicity
Fuck
stunt.
What
that.
happened with
That's a
her?
whole different.
That shit. I'm gonna just say
She
one
had her
thing.
ass
She was
out.
out
That was
of
a publicity
pocket,
stunt.
and that nigga's he's wilding.
He's a lame.
That's why you don't get with no woman that's making more. You better do something for yourself, brother. You're not gonna be the
Yeah,
alpha man. She's
if
the
you
alpha
make
in
them
that
feel embarrassed
situation.
one time, it's a wrap. You make them feel
Yeah,
embarrassed any type of way, it's over with.
I bet
done
you she was
fucked
with
up.
a nigga that was validated and he's really taking care of what he need to take care of.
Cool as
She wouldn't
hell,
did
bro.
no
If he
shit like
did that one
Ain't
thing
no
to
way.
embarrass her, it's a wrap, bro.
Ain't no
You only
that
get
is out
one
of pocket.
chance,
If he
bro,
would have did that
with
shit, this nigga would
so-called
have had
real
been doing
women,
with
bro. You know how they
take
do you,
not
bro.
take off. What's his name? That's with Cardi B.
Yeah,
Cardi B had his ass running
Offset,
over
Offset.
goddamn public networks bullshit.
Offset.
We find out she cheat. That shit went quiet.
Yeah, that's
Accountability.
quiet.
This is what we deal with. And outside of you, we're not talking about you no more,
Yeah,
though.
that's
In general,
real
this is
shit.
what men got to deal with and what women deal with
I
too.
agree.
You know, it's two sides of the spectrum. Men have to always be held accountable for their actions.
At all
That's
times.
just life. We learned that from a young age,
quick to
nigga. And we
apologize
also
for our
learned that we
fuck-ups,
can't.
too.
We can't have the
Most men.
option of nobody to take care of us. Nobody's expecting to take care of us. We can't take nobody's last name. So, you know, y'all got certain options that y'all, I think, it's nothing wrong with y'all. I don't think it's nothing wrong with a woman wanting a man to take care of her. Y'all have that option too, as long as you go about that route to be in that area the right way. Or you can go down the boss bitch way and
And
you
understand
probably
that
gonna be
shit don't
alone
happen
with a
overnight.
dog.
Nah, for real.
Hey, that
It's
shit
gonna
don't
be
happen
alone.
overnight.
You can do what you want, but as long as you cool with just having an average man or not having a nigga at all, no legacy, and you just kind of want to have fun and hot girl something to you 50 or 60, hopefully you got enough money
Do what
saved
you
up
do.
for your 60 to 80, then go and do it. You can do it. But if you want a husband, it's some shit you're gonna add air to.
And
You
a
got to make
family
sure
that
you
cares.
choose the right nigga that you're gonna want to spend
Bro.
time with. That's up to you off rip. If a nigga's a bozo, yo, move. I don't care. You're a bozo. I'm young. I'm hot. My ass is fat, and I need a valid nigga. You're not
That's
it.
it.
Move. You keep going till you find that nigga. Obviously, you shouldn't be running up your mouth, you know, because certain niggas don't deserve it. But you know. And with
Each his
niggas
own.
responsibility, they got responsibility too. You sitting there
Yeah.
across on a date, you looking at shorty, you should be asking them motherfucking questions. What are you looking? If she ain't talking about marriage and shit, and she start talking about I'm trying to, you know, run the company. She like, nah, look, man, I'm about to run all this shit. I'm take care of home. I need you at home. The best you can do, I can hire you, get the finances right. You know what I'm saying? You're already gonna be living free anyways, but help me with my company, you know what I'm saying? But the fuck we need to be going 50-50 on a company for some shit like that. All that boss stuff, I be like, nah, you're not traditional. I'm looking for a wife, bro. Fuck
finna
that. But I
work
mean,
we
more
finna
power
work
to other
together
niggas,
till
you know,
we
if you're
out,
looking for a 50-50 situation. But I think for men, if you put yourself in a situation and you end up being like that nigga that's with Kiki Palmer, that's your fault, my nigga. That's his
know,
fault
that's
why he in that
deserved. Yeah, you
situation. He
deserved.
got to deal with that.
Me personally, it's just certain stuff. I'm
No,
not
we
gonna
don't
take
even know that.
accountability,
To
right?
be
It's his
honest, we
fault.
really
Yeah.
listen. Let's be real though. We really don't know though. His situation might not be as bad as you think, my guy. He
That
might
could
not
be
get
true. It
no
could be a
fucks.
stagnant situation. He
got
probably don't
his
even give a
kid.
fuck low key.
Listen, he got his shorty. He got his kid. He might not get no fuck about that, bro. That shit
But if
might
that was
not
the
even
case,
been
then he
that
wouldn't
bad,
have made
bro.
that comment on Twitter, bro. Come on, Track.
I mean, he was in his feelings about his girl
No,
being all
he was
up
in
on
his
the
feelings
nigga.
a
Who
lot.
wouldn't be?
Meaning, if
Let's
he was
be
in his
100.
feelings, Tracks,
Who
then what
wouldn't
does that
be, bro?
mean? He cared. He did.
Of
Just
course.
answered your
I'm
own
not
question.
saying.
I mean, he
Listen,
was hurt.
I'm not saying he didn't care. What I'm saying is his situation might not be as bad as we think. Just because they're not together no more.
Of course, the
That
situation
shit
is
might
bad.
not have
That
did
nigga
nothing to
getting
him,
more
you
money
feel
than
me?
all of us right here, probably.
That's
He's
what I'm trying to
Kiki
say. We
Palmer,
never
man.
know. You feel me? He might be
Right, but
jiggy.
what comes with that? You ever been the popular nigga and you got the baddest little chick and whatever, then you finally get in a relationship with her, you be like, ah.
Yeah, this shit too
Bro,
much.
I'm gonna keep it real
ain't
with you.
worth
Most
it.
of the baddest chicks don't be as bad as you think, bro. I'm gonna give you 100.
I get what I
Especially
get
when you
you.
get them, bro.
You just find out when you get older that looks ain't everything. You know that cliche
You
that
ain't
you
even
still don't
gotta wait till you
understand.
get older,
Same goes
bro.
for the
Sometimes
Definitely
you
men
get
don't be
taught when
understanding
you're
that
younger
shit
and you
neither.
just
If
don't
you
see
talk
it
about
now,
it, let's
bro.
talk about it.
Straight up.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Yep,
you get-
exactly.
it
So
go
when it
both
comes to
ways.
him,
It go-
I'm gonna
it
tell
go
you,
both
he's unhappy.
ways.
His
Same
situation
thing
is not
goes
as
for
worse
the
as probably
man,
like
It go
mine,
both
yours,
ways.
but
It go both
I'm
ways.
single number one, and I'm making six
Exactly.
figures. I'm happy
Because
actually.
I
But
can't say not a word. He just over here. I was trying to talk. I said,
Oh, my
same
bad.
goes
Go
for
both
the
ways. We
man.
heard you. We heard you. It
But
go
I already
both
had
I'm
agree
ways.
with
glad you heard me because he was just blah, 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 blah. I'm like, I
Nah,
can't say
that
two
well, I mean, I was
words.
talking to him.
That's
I mean,
just
I ain't
with
really-
people in general. Ain't nothing. This is just the world in general. Ain't none of this shit would it look, bro. Look how good
Yeah, I
this
said-
shit
I
look.
said he's
This
a
shit
man.
ain't
He's
nothing
gotta be
but
held
pixels
accountable.
and squares and circles and shit. I'm just being
He
real.
made that
like,
decision. So he better sit his ass down and enjoy the ride, nigga. He better try try to get a divorce, finesse or something, nigga. Just like he's the woman of the situation, so he better finesse it like a woman would. She's running that
I'll
shit.
just
That's
be a
it.
real nigga and walk away and be happy that I got my
Yo, you
kid.
on mute.
Hey,
Yeah,
it
you
is
better
what
figure
it
it out. It ain't her fault.
She might have even made me a little famous because she did that. And I might get even better joint than her. Because to be
Right.
honest,
Same
she
thing
ain't even
with that
all
nigga named
that.
Safari.
That's what a
It
lot
was
of
his
people
fault
saying,
too.
though.
It was
Come
his
on
fault
now.
too. Riding the wave of your woman,
Yo.
that's a bitch move. So it's his fault
I
why he got
agree.
treated like that with Nikki.
Man,
I'm sorry,
listen,
it's his fault.
Now look,
I'm
now,
not gonna
I
blame
still
you for
don't
that.
think it's a
karma is crazy.
to,
Steve Harvey, his wife
belittle
just cheated on him with the
if you
bodyguard
make
and the
more
chef.
money than them.
That one, nah, she's
Oh,
disrespectful. That's
shit.
disrespectful.
She
That's
violated
not the
That's
same as
too
Safari
bad. It
and
don't matter. The
Nah, but
bodyguard
I'm
is
showing
even
though,
more
like, these niggas be
disrespectful,
trying
bro.
to get these females, these blueprints. Oh, think like a man do like this. Bro, you just got cheated on by the bodyguard and the chef.
Yeah, but look how
Bro,
Steve
even
Harvey
before
been
he
carrying
wrote that, he
himself.
got
He's been
you,
living
bro.
in a
Even
flighty
before
ass
he
world,
wrote that, he
babe.
was
Exactly,
fucked up
bro.
situation,
Your
bro.
wife just got the lobster tail knocked out of her, nigga.
Bro, she been giving up. Listen, even before he wrote
bro,
that,
little bro
book,
was
he
not
already fucking up,
Bro was knocking the
said
bulletproof
the
vest up out of her. You hear me? Yeah, I mean, now you
put a
talking about
whole
things that
clip in
man
there.
for.
Bro.
You better make a new book, nigga. Figure it out.
It's time to write a new book now, fam.
I know if
Don't
Kevin Samuels was
recycle
here,
that
that nigga is like this in his grave when he heard about
going
that
crazy
shit.
right
Like
now.
I told you, nigga.
Shout out to the legend Kevin
Check your
Samuels.
nuts.
You heard?
Word,
Kevin
man.
Samuels was that
He was
guy,
right
bro.
the whole time, man. I was
ain't gonna
against
lie,
that
I
nigga in
ain't
the
gonna-
beginning
Hey,
too.
look.
Nah,
I was one of those
He
niggas.
got
I
his
was like,
points,
what,
bro.
man? Women is, man, we gotta do this. That nigga started making sense. He started bringing out some sisters. I'm like, hold on, what this nigga said? I was like, I started Googling shit. I'm like, hold on, this motherfucker.
But if
It
you
took me a
think
while to
about
be
it,
agreeing
he's
with that
saying the
nigga. 'cause
same thing to every woman
I was
he
simping for a
talking to,
long
bro.
time.
He
I ain't gonna lie
basically
to that
telling them
nigga.
the
Everybody
same
go
thing.
through simp. Every real man
Think
went through
about it.
simp
Every
things,
woman
bro.
he
It
talked to,
happens.
he basically telling them the
happens.
same thing.
Yo,
If you
he
want
was
a man
right.
on the higher bracket is for what they call it. If you want somebody on the higher standards, you got to be that higher person. You can't
That nigga
expect
helped
them to
me
get
so
the
much
stars and
because
you
I was a
down here
nigga
on the
making
ground
six
with
figures
the
and I
dirt.
didn't even know my
Let's
own
be
value.
honest. Now we can look at the
Bro, it
stars
be
and
like
wish
that,
to
bro.
get that shit.
I was
all
out here
day.
getting played. I'm getting all the
man.
money and these bitches just play. I'm like, man, no disrespect. These women, you know, they finessing. I mean, I'm a valid nigga, so they wasn't like playing me. I'm not no bozo, you feel me? But like, I didn't know certain portions of the game, like that. This nigga was like, yo, da 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 da. Like, if you a nigga making this amount, I'm like, hold on, I make that amount. He was like, are you a nigga that you ever heard those conversations? They be like, do you have lonely nights? Do you have da-da-da? Are you stressed in the morning? Yo, that's how the nigga saying me. He's like, nigga, do you make this much? I'm like, I do make this much. Are you doing this? I'm like, I do.
Yeah, and this little pre.
I just started waking up like, nigga, whoa.
He basically saying the same thing to every woman, bro. If you think about it, he's saying the same.
That nigga, he was helping women. A lot of
Same
women.
thing.
He was helping a
He
lot.
ain't
of
even
them.
really being disrespectful. Some things he's saying is a little harsh. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, he was
But
going
really
there. That shit
not
was funny,
being
though.
disrespectful. He just really being honest when he say,
Yep.
"Hey, look, if you want to reach for the stars, you got to at least be out of the spaces to get there. You can't."
And
be
you
trying
want to
to
think
reach
that the
stars
significant
even-
thing, he was just the same with the men. He
Yeah,
showed no, he used
it's
to
real
cook
shit.
niggas.
That's real
Kevin
shit,
Samuels.
though, bro. You
He
supposed
used to
to.
y'all
cook
talking about?
niggas.
Nigga gay.
Kevin Samuels.
See, then women don't like Kevin Samuels, bro, because he's
Some
a
women.
little too harsh.
A lot of them
Look,
did.
he was a little too harsh with how he was speaking on how he feel and how he was
No,
expressing
just
he
honest.
made it seem like he just didn't. He disliked women.
No, he didn't.
Like-
Never made it
just
seem
took
that
it that way. You took it that way. He really was
Like
just
some
being a little
women
harsh.
that used to be on this show, like some women that used to
Damn,
be
I
on this
wish
show,
like
he
he
the
was
never
right
even
now.
crocodile
let him get
hunter.
a word out.
He was the guy
sometimes.
that'll go in the water and grab the animal and show it to you. A lot of people would just
Yeah.
show you that animal on camera. That's what
I'll
it
give
was.
you the
with
stories
Kevin
on the
Samuels.
fires camp.
Kevin Samuels was that guy that'll keep it real with you and just be 100.
Kept
it
He was
real.
telling every woman
He
the
feel like he
same
had hate.
thing.
Let
He
me
was
just
just
ask you
harsh a
something.
little
Did you ever
bit.
watch a
He
full
was just a
video
little
or just
harsh a little
clips?
bit.
Well, I only watch.
Yeah,
clips,
go
to be
back and
honest.
watch him. I'm
Exactly.
telling
Look
y'all.
what she said. Look what she said.
You got
That was his.
to,
That was his
'cause listen,
main thing
you gonna
about everybody. She
understand
said
him a
she only
little
watched
more.
clips, tracks.
If
She
you,
only
you
watched
can
clips.
even go back and look to what he was talking to guys. All
You
I'm
watching
saying
clips
is
that shows that
it's
2-3 hours
situations
long.
that's gonna make you understand them a little more.
Nah, I
All
can't
that
watch
shit
him
is
that
really,
long.
that's
See,
because you
good,
got a
man.
narrative of
That's
them
because
already.
he really
you already
see-
got a way
see
you
what-
think of
Needed
them,
him.
so you're not gonna watch them.
See what
I
boy,
didn't- I-
what a
it
boy
was the
did,
one-
what
this
Kevin
other guy
did.
that-
Kevin killed all their narratives, all the false narratives women were working from, the constructs they were given all
I
these
think they
years.
got him out the way. That's
He started
another story.
killing.
They
he
did.
started
They
destroying the
did.
narratives.
There's
So
no
every
other way
time-
around that, bro.
Every
That's
time he
too
disrespected,
wild. They
Yeah,
got
every
him out
time
the
he
way.
disrespected,
That was
Trying to
another
blame it on
literally
some
first-
fucking Red Bull. Ain't no way. I don't
Man.
care if he had cancer in the past. They set him up.
remember when he first started dissing women, right? He was too harsh, and then it took him a while to figure it out, right? He can't just keep coming at harsh, and he switched it up. He started letting the women do the talking, and then illustrate exactly what he just said.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then he
Most
let
of that
it-
shit
he
that
let
you heard
them-
was women
Still
that was
saying
telling
the
him that.
same thing though the whole time. Still telling them the same thing, bro. The
let
same
them-
narrative every story. Go ahead.
When he let them illustrate what he was saying, then a lot of them start switching over, start following Kevin Samuels. You went from everybody hate him till he had a strong ass.
A lot of women. He got a lot of women supporters now, bro. Because he was
if you
helping
be
them.
honest,
He was
man,
really
all he
dead
doing
helping
is
them.
being harsh, bro, with the truth.
but
The
keep it
truth
real.
don't make nobody feel good around here, bro. To be honest, if everybody lied, the world would probably be a fucking better place.
But the men gotta
Let's be
face
real.
the truth the most, because it's either you're a bum or you're not. That's it.
Either you a bum or
Women could be
you're finished.
hippies. They could just travel, hot girl
Oh,
summer. You could just kind of live your life, and the society says it's okay. That's what we're saying. But he was also saying like you could do that, but if you want a man, what kind of man you want? He would ask them. Usually women want men who's making money, that could take care of business, take care of them,
They just do
and they don't
whatever
gotta
they
be
wanna
doing
do.
no crazy shit, right? That's most. So if you want that, the main question that he helped a lot of women figure out that a lot of women don't be thinking about, what does the man that you want from a woman? And a lot of women get stuck on that question because they never ask that because nobody gives a fuck what a man
don't
wants.
give a fuck,
That's just
bro.
the truth of society. I bet you probably think
It
about
don't
that
even
shit now, you
matter.
got
It don't even
responses
matter
to it.
no more, bro.
But it's hard because we're very simple. We're
No,
very
I
simple.
asked
A lot of
Talking
women
that
don't-
shit,
I
we
asked my
soft
dude
and
that question,
sensitive
and
and all type of shit.
I
bro.
always
Okay,
ask
so
him,
come on,
what
man.
do you want to do? I asked him, what is your vision for us?
No, you gotta ask them, what do you want from a woman? But most of the time, most of the women that we come from are not even around the men that they even want to be with. Most women want men who are making 80K or better. So you probably ask the niggas in the hood, they're gonna tell you some shit that you don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Ask some niggas that you respect. Probably like that's why your fathers exist and your brothers are around, because those are men that's around you that don't want to fuck you, and they're gonna tell you some shit that is the opposite of your sexuality. So
Never
those
go
are the
to
men you want to
disrespect,
get your
though.
information from.
Right.
The niggas who genuinely don't want sexual relations from you. And a
that's
lot
why
of
I be
black
asking
women
my cousin,
specifically
man.
don't listen to their brothers and their cousins and their fathers, and they like, all right, whatever.
Damn.
Telling you, ask them some questions. And if not them, when you start doing what you need to do to attract a certain kind of man, because most women have ran across men that were suitable and probably fucked it up, or they didn't, whichever one. You ran across at least one, probably curved his ass, right? But if you haven't, ask that nigga, what is he looking for? If you see a man that's worthy of your time, ask that man what is he looking for. I promise you, it'll be some simple shit that you ain't never really cared about.
Yep.
I do
Want
talk
a
a lot. I know.
family.
I'm gonna shut the fuck up a little bit.
Most
Live
men
life,
don't want too much anyway,
make
and
money,
that's just how it really goes.
come home
Most
to you
niggas
every
just want a
day.
simple
That
life,
shit like,
man.
yeah, nigga, yeah.
Most niggas want a smooth sailing, simple life.
It's okay, I'm not sensitive. What you was gonna say, baby
No, you're
dog?
fine.
No, I was saying that's what what he used to say that he wanted was to come home to me every day. Of course, he knew his dinner was gonna be ready when he got there, but
Let me help you out. So we definitely want women that are cooperative. That's like top of the thing. I'm keeping it a buck. I don't care what they say. Most men who have the option to choose, they want a woman who's fit. Just like most women want a nigga with a six pack, right? There's nothing wrong with a woman wants it, right? All right, cool.
I don't know. Most women don't
Fit,
want no nigga with a
friendly as
six
well,
pack,
and
bro.
friendly means that combative nature that a lot of black women, because I know a lot of good black women. A lot of black women have that combative nature to want to always be right or want to go, you want to constantly do this with the man about the direction of the relationship or what needs to be get done. Niggas don't want to be dealing with that. So cooperative and friendly is one of the top things on that list. You know what I mean? The looks, of course, that's what's engaged. Let's be real. I mean, that's what starts
already
the whole
there.
situation. But that cooperative nature, being friendly and being submissive, which is the last one, which a lot of women, they hear that word and they be like, oh, what? That just means like, yo, if he gonna say how the relationship is moving and what we doing to be at the next level, you gonna rock with that. You gonna submit to that, like, you know what I'm saying? Or if the nigga, and again, this is a man we talking about that has earned your respect. Hence me asking the question, a nigga that, what does he want? So if we talking about the nigga that, we only talk about niggas that women would want to be with. Not the bozos and the crussies as y'all would call them. So those kind of niggas, if he's saying, look, ma, look, I got my company going, I don't need you doing all that sewing shit that you doing and all the eyelash company, that shit is a dub, you know what I'm saying? Put that to the side, I'm paying for your bills. You know what I'm saying? What I need you to do is
No.
help me make sure my finances is good. I'm gonna send you the paperwork. You type the sentence in. You know what I mean? Whatever you need, I got it. Don't worry about it. We building this empire here. Most women,
Wait.
you say that shit to a Spanish woman, they gonna be with it. Most Spanish women like, okay, papa. Black women like, what, nigga? Nah, first of
because
all,
you know,
exactly.
no, it's not that.
That's why you be
If-
seeing
they
why
really
Spanish
care
families
about
ain't
that
broke
shit,
down.
you know
they not
Feel me?
getting
if she
You don't
have
be seeing no
if she
black
have a
shops doing
business
that.
herself and she trying to do a business too, yes, she can help you, and y'all can help each other grow in each one of y'all business.
Help, but
she don't have
if
to.
you with a nigga
hold
that
on.
we talking about, okay, my bad. Go ahead.
She don't have to stop what she's doing just to cater to you, because when you get your business up and off the ground, up and running, then now she's looking in the dark. Anything can happen to you. Anything can happen to you. Where's the backup plan? Because she's gonna be your backbone. She's gonna be that backup plan.
If you doing
It's
what you
called
need to
life
do for
insurance.
him and his company, he's gonna handle what the backup plan. A man is already handling up what backup plans are having. If you got a nigga that you feel like is validated and this is the man you want to give the legacy to, you shouldn't even be thinking about some semi-accident ass plan. If you know you got a nigga that
That's
got things in
100.
place and he's trying to build the legacy,
He
you
believe
shouldn't
in
even be
that
thinking
plan.
about that. You should
He
want to
believe in
help
plan
him.
A.
This is what
That
we're
backup
talking about.
plan
This is
should
what
be
a
both
of y'all
cooperation.
plans. He told me.
Cooperation.
For
See,
real.
but
That's not no
but let me just say this
cooperation.
one thing. That is cooperation. You asked to have this man last name. This is a process. So I'm thinking about marriage. So if you with a nigga that's validated, he's trying to marry you. If a nigga's trying to marry you, number one, you don't have he's not asking for your last name. He's also not asking for you to take care of him. You're asking for
yes,
that
he is.
essentially. How is he asking for you to take care of him?
If he's asking me to marry him,
That's y'all process. Y'all process is the sexual nature. Y'all control sex, we control marriages. That's not most. Yes, you have anomalies. I'm not
No,
talking
you
about anomalies. In
confused the fuck
general,
out of me
most
just now.
marriages happen
Nah, you
with
got a
men
point, though.
confusing
asking
the
the women to
boy
marry
right
them.
now.
Right? So they ask the women to
No.
marry them, and the last name is typically, usually in general, the last name of the
Last
male,
name of the
and the
man.
man is usually in our society expected to take care of the family in whole, on a
As much as
financial
they
level,
can.
and on a protective life or death situation. Somebody
Right.
busts in the house, ain't nobody tossing the gun to mom. Everybody, Dad! First thing
real.
niggas is saying. He gotta be the
know
one to
that.
be front lines and put his life up. He gotta be the ones to go out and work that 80 hours a week. Not you. So if he coming home and simply asking why he's paying the bills, taking care of all the food, and all you gotta do is, yo, baby, look, we got my own company going. This is
nowadays,
what's
everybody
generating the
gotta
funds for
work
us to
that
take care of everything. I just need you to handle this paperwork right here. Every week, can you just
Shit
submit
get
this
too
to me, or can you answer
expensive,
the phones for me when people? If you can't do that, then what are we doing? You focus on the
I'm doing
eyelash
so
business, but we don't. I
interesting.
can't. You can't do that in this. I
That's
need
not
your
what I'm
business on this.
saying.
Okay,
That's not
say.
what I'm saying.
Enlighten me.
I'm saying that if she already came before you married her, you knew this was her dream.
Mm-hmm.
You knew this. She wanted to be a nail tech. Like we're gonna stick with that. She wanted to be a nail tech. That's her dream. And you have your own dream, what you want to be, and with your vision and what you see for the family. You cannot dismiss what she wants to do because she need to
No,
focus on
you
all
can't.
your
You can't
dreams.
though.
Okay.
I dated someone like that, right? I dated someone like that. Like he was in the music thing. And you know, I was in the nursing field. So he used to keep me up all night. Just
Recording
us
shit.
bouncing ideas of what he should want to have his music in, and he
Was he
writing it
taking
down.
care of you though?
Huh?
Was he taking care of you and your finances and making sure you were stable?
No, I worked.
All right, so we
So-
take him out of the whole topic. We ain't even talking about that kind of
No,
man.
no, you can't
No,
yet.
you
because
are-
shit
you are
happens.
talking about
Listen,
that kind of man.
I was in a
You
similar
are. So
you was in a relationship
situation like
with him?
that. So I
Yes,
agree.
we were in a
Keep going.
relationship.
Keep going. I'm gonna keep
So-
going.
That's not a man
I was in
that
a
can
similar
take care of her.
situation. Keep going.
But I'm saying if a man can't take care of a woman, he's not allowed to come in and say what I'm saying.
No, listen, in all due time, man. If you don't believe
He-
in that man's dreams, you don't believe in that man from the jump. He might
So-
not make it in his music, but he might end up becoming a top boss of this job.
Right, but her
Anything, bro.
mindset got to be placed on whether she want to be a boss chick with her last business or if she want to believe that man. Or you get what I'm saying? This is a decision.
No,
you can
we
do
me
both
say
whichever
going.
one
this.
you want.
If she
Let
got
me-
a dream, I got a dream. We both going to somebody
Exactly.
blow. And whoever
Okay.
blow,
Exactly.
we gonna all
That's
get
what I'm
together and
talking
make that
about.
All right,
shit.
so let's
Yes.
talk
Straight
about how
up.
come that didn't work out then. Okay.
Because
how come that
let
didn't
me
work
tell-
out then?
Let me tell you
Oh, okay,
because
go ahead. I'm talking to her. Go ahead.
Because that shit don't be
his-
working.
His
That shit don't be working.
his
No, I
job
don't.
was
Not the
his,
music shit.
his music was not making any money. He was just
Nah.
trying to right
Right.
now.
Trying to figure it out.
He's been featured on a few
A
TV
man without a
shows or
direction.
whatever.
Accountability
And
line.
He did that, but you
we
know,
all out without direction,
my
bro.
job was bringing in the money.
Oh,
We
no,
all
no, no.
are, bro.
So
Yourself.
I
You
had
might know
to.
what we want to do, bro. But come on, let's
I
be
had
real.
it was times that I was up all night and I'm tired for to go to work the next day. So it was more like I felt like I had to do it for him. I had
That's
to.
the best. That's
It-
not
No,
a
it
good
felt like
dynamic.
I
for
had
y'all.
to.
If you ain't do it for y'all, that's where you fucked up
No,
at too.
no,
You don't
no.
do shit for just one
I was
person. It's for
tired.
us.
You're not listening to what I'm saying.
You
I
gotta
was
band
tired.
up.
He wouldn't let me sleep. I
That's
can
not the
help
dynamic
you.
I was talking
Nah, that's
about.
fucked
I
up.
can help
That's
you.
different. That's fucked up.
I can
right
help
there.
you, but if I'm tired, let me sleep.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, I'm not. So I'm
Especially when I
talking
have
about the
to-
type
He
of
wasn't
man
trying to
that
do
you feel-
shit on the side. Listen,
Do you
I ain't
feel
never
like
had
that
the
nigga
type of
was
man
worth
you
your
talking
time?
about. I ain't never the type of man you talking about. I never experienced him. That
All
type
right, so
of
we can
man.
go all the way back to the point
So-
of the topic, which was around that topic. Like, you know, with the pictures
always-
and the
but what I'm-
accountability of what kind of men is coming in your life. 'Cause
Yes.
I'm just trying to stay online to where we begin. The
Yes,
origin
I
of what the
understand
topic
that, but
was.
what I'm saying is
Mhm.
that if you have a dream and I have a dream, I'm gonna I'm gonna do whatever I can to help you see your dream through. I'm gonna help where I'm
All
gonna
right, so let me
get
ask
in
you a
where I
question.
should
Do
can.
you
go
want?
both ways.
All right,
It
all
should-
right,
But-
that's okay. That's
that should
okay.
go
It
both
should
Do
be
you
the
want to
same
have?
for
So
me.
let me ask you a question. Let's say, all right, let's put it like if it was a young lady. If so, you got. Let's say you want to have more kids in the future.
No.
All right, so do you want to get married in the future?
Yes, maybe, yeah.
I mean, so you think the kind of guy that'll be able to take care of you and your child right now at the moment, you know, if you, let's say you run into a guy that's worth your time that can do the things that you need to get done, right? 'Cause you got shit that you need to get done. It shouldn't be no bozo nigga coming in your life, right? So if he wants a kid, would you give him a kid?
You really ain't got no control.
Lord, that's a tough question. I don't know. I really don't want.
So my whole thing,
I don't want.
that's something you should think about. And,
I don't think I'm not. Yeah, I'm 40, so I'm not.
Oh, you 40?
I'm-
Okay.
Yeah,
All right, so
I
you
can
probably
have
not even.
kids
Yeah, you
still,
probably past that
but
time
I don't.
right now.
I don't know. I still can have kids,
Okay.
but
Your
I
wife,
don't
you
want
already- That's like a restart.
any
I feel
kids.
you.
Are you divorced
Right
or did y'all
behind
just break up? You divorced, right?
No, I'm not
you-
divorced. We never married.
Oh, okay.
We were engaged to get married, but I never.
I'm gonna say
followed
this
through
on the
with it.
dream part too, Meta JQ. You got on the
I-
real. Everything you saying is 100. But I gotta be with her when I say I kind of was in that same boat.
No,
When me
and I
my
say
girl first-
women are
Let me
allowed
say
to chase
this.
their dreams and do that. I think
Right,
that's totally
right.
fine.
It gotta
but
go
you gotta
both
be
ways,
okay
though,
with
you
what comes
feel me?
with that.
Yeah, you gotta be okay
Yes.
with
But,
that.
but the
you gotta
thing is,
understand
most
there's
women
gonna be
aren't
some
okay
hard
with it. Though.
times with that
Most
shit.
women
Now,
don't
it
want to
is-
be alone with a nigga that's making average income.
No,
That's what I'm
that's
saying.
not true.
Say that
either.
one more time, bro. My fault.
Most women. So you're cool with a man? You know what the average income for a man in America is right now?
Let me say this real quick before you
Yes,
go
ma'am.
there. If I'm gonna choose between a nigga a nigga who's well off, and he don't treat me right, versus a nigga who's broke and he treats me well, I'm gonna choose that broke nigga
Who
because
said
as long
anything
as he
about
have,
who's treating you?
I'm
I would
just
assume both of
gonna
them
throw
treating
that
you
out.
right.
Okay, well,
Okay.
okay, well then I'm gonna have to go
Money
with the one
do
with the
come
most
with
But
a
my
certain
thing is, I'm
source
saying
of
about what
power,
you
bro.
want because
A lot of
both
money
of them
come
can be
with a
treating you
certain
right,
source of power.
but a
whether it's the
nigga that's
woman or the
not
man that got it.
doing what he need
my
to do as a
stuff.
man is not gonna give you any stability. Hence why the nigga that was making the music have you up all night. He didn't have no direction. He
Right.
wasn't the right
100.
choice. Hence what I was going back to what I was saying earlier about
100.
the women choosing. You did what you supposed to do. You moved that nigga out the way. Keep
Yeah.
going, right? You know what I'm saying? But what I'm talking about is if what happens when you do run into that nigga that's valid. I mean, at some point you are, if you haven't already. I mean, you look like a good-looking woman, so I mean, I assume you will eventually, even at 40, a nigga that maybe your age, maybe he got kids, something like that. What would you want? And you know, for me, it's two roads. If you was 20 again or some shit like that, I would say women are allowed to be bosses, man. Do what you want to do, but when you do that, you know what I'm saying? It may be a little bit of a lonelier road. Is what I'm saying.
It is, bro, and
Yeah.
it's
Just a
more of
lonely
a hard
road. 'Cause
time.
most
It is
men
a
who
lonely
got
road.
their shit together, and they got money flow. They don't need help from you with anything. All they need for you to do is be in your femininity, like most women want to.
But you know
what I
women
mean?
want
But
that.
certain source
We
of-
want y'all to need us too.
Yeah, we
most
do
women-
want y'all.
listen,
Like,
us
for
to meet
example,
us, we
picking
want
up them
y'all
phone calls.
My God, most women want, and let's be real, like she said, most women do want that, but
Baby
a lot
doll,
of
don't beat
women
me
want
up.
to build up with their guy too. A lot of women want to really start from the bottom with their guy and build up to the top. And not saying that's the way to go, and it's
Women
a lot
is
of trials with that shit. But if you really believe in what y'all got going on, trust and believe, something is gonna
Because
happen.
if
y'all really working
I
with
can
it.
agree with that. As long as
Like
he's
he
showing
said, if
signs
ain't no
of that,
guidance,
if he's
the nigga
showing
just
signs,
up
if
all
he's
night,
showing valid signs of
like
that,
he
then
said, if the nigga just up all night, no guidance, he's keeping you up, and y'all waking
Right.
up, ain't no
I
money
agree
being
with that.
made. That
I
nigga
see
got
what
to
you're
figure
saying.
out what can he do with that music, and that's what I had to do. I ain't gonna lie. I started off as a nigga like that, working a regular job, just trying to rap and shit, and that shit wasn't working. And what I had to do was figure out how can I really make money in this music shit. So
And
I
a woman
taught
gonna see
myself
that.
how to record and to shoot videos and mix and master and do
Exactly.
graphics.
That's
Learn
when a
all
woman
that
should be
shit,
like,
you
yo, I
feel
want to
me?
build with
So
this
I
nigga.
wanted to be
That's
in the
when
whole
you do that.
board with it, bro. So I took my time to say, okay, and even now today, it's up and down days. Like my girl, I have to. Some days she might have to do
What
some
y'all
shit
not
more
gonna
than
do
I
is
had to.
bash women in here without no
We
women.
not bashing
Oh, baby
women.
doll,
Nah,
it
we
is.
just
Hey,
lost
baby
one. We
doll.
just lost
Okay.
one. You can
Cause
come
you
up
just
here,
hear what I
guys.
said. I said for
Baby
one,
doll girl up
it
here.
is a
She
certain
safe.
time
You
when
holding it
shit
down,
get
too.
bad on the end where I might not have it and she do. But that don't mean we ain't got it together. That ain't mean tomorrow
But
I
see,
ain't coming
you're
back.
not, you're
You
not,
feel
you're
me?
not explaining the kind of man she was talking about. See, if a woman's looking at the kind of man you are, yeah, you may not be a six-figure nigga, whatever, with a lot of
Right.
guap, but you at your area where you at, and you're cultivating different things
Rello on
to
the
make
haters
something
Making
talking
shit
about
happen.
the
happen,
metaverse
bro.
right
Exactly.
now.
And women, they
100.
look at results.
I'm
Period.
the most
They
I'm the
want
most
to.
hated
So
person
she's
on
able.
the metaverse
She
right
can
now.
have him up all night, but she, if this nigga had a follower, it would be different. Or if the nigga had his own little Amazon business that's bringing us some revenue that could take care of home.
He gotta
and
figure
food.
it out.
But it
He
wasn't
gotta
Right.
try to
hard.
figure
She's
it
not
out.
seeing that.
Spin the story
She up all
today.
night and we still broke, nigga.
Hey, Katniss.
And it's been
What's
months, it's
going
been
on?
years.
Same situation.
That's not what's happening with you. So of course your woman, if she got her head around it right,
It
she
ain't,
gonna
no,
rock
it
with
ain't
you.
like
I just
that
need
though.
to- I
You
need
right.
them to tell
But it's
everybody
up and
She
that
gonna
down.
rock.
Shit
And
happens.
if you can prove your word, if you keep your word, a woman gonna rock with you if she got her mind
Talk
right.
about
Yes,
it.
yes, we will.
Yeah,
Yes, we
yeah.
He
will.
needs to
rock
have his
with
mind
you.
right. So I think you was right to get the fuck up
You
out
went
of
and
there.
holler at him.
Nah,
him-
they got a lie. They
It
got
was
a
like-
I
lie.
can't hear you, bro. Your shit
They
ain't.
got-
We can't
I
hear
put a
you.
game in. All right, so them bitches was talking all that shit,
I'm about to
right?
step off
They
and
put
step
out
back
Your
the
on.
shit
song,
blinking
nah,
on
but
me. I
yeah.
hear you.
I'm about to
I see
get
you
it back.
So I
talking,
went
but
and
it
built a
ain't.
football field and was like, fuck it.
Damn.
Damn.
Oh
Let me kick
shit.
everybody out.
Whoa.
What I do?
He's laughing.
Hold on. My bad, y'all.
We got a time limit.
You hear me?
Y'all know y'all.
Oh shit.
Oh
Nice to
shit.
get back
Hold
on.
on. Everybody that don't. Hold on. Hold on. My bad, y'all. Hold on. Give me a second. I'm finna get y'all done. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
I think I hit that red shit by accident, Rello.
Yeah, that's what happened.
What happened?
Y'all can hear me?
Hold on. Who all out there? Baby dog. Hold on. Here I come. Hold on. I'm finna get y'all.
Oh,
Yeah,
easy back.
hold
Y'all
on.
can hear me?
Took
Y'all
that
can hear
out.
me? Track, you can hear me, Track?
Yeah, I hear you, bro. I hear you now.
Hold on.
Nah, I
Hold
was
on,
just
Big
saying,
Brad.
like,
Hold on.
Females just look at results, bro. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Real
that shit
shit.
ain't if it ain't the
Okay.
facts, it ain't the facts. You heard?
That's
Right,
real,
right.
bro.
Math, if the
I'm
math
right
ain't
here,
the
bro.
math, it ain't the
I'm right here.
math, bro. Like,
Real
numbers
But
shit.
it's
never
not
lie.
even that. It's not even that.
That's real.
That it's the fact
What
like
Katniss? I got Katniss back
if
up there?
Yeah, she over there.
if I can support you in what you're doing,
Oh, okay.
and you know that right now this is the only income,
Mm-hmm.
why not let me sleep?
No, bro,
Why
you
not
gotta
let
give.
me
You
rest
gotta
so
do something.
we can
He
we
was
can
You
I'm
wasting
not-
your
that.
time
I
with a
don't
nigga
want-
like that.
Hey,
Like,
listen,
When
you
I
gotta
go
do
to work,
something. You gotta do
when I go
something.
to work, I wasn't just going to work for myself. I was going to work for us.
Nah, you
that's the
gotta do
problem, right?
something.
I'm gonna tell you,
You
any
gotta
woman
do
that gotta be
something.
in that predicament, she's gonna leave a nigga eventually.
Yeah,
It
bro.
ain't no, I don't give a
And
fuck.
and no,
Majority
no,
times
no.
a woman gonna
That's
leave.
not true. That's not true.
Wait, are you
What's
still
the
with
woman?
him?
That's not the reason why I left him.
Once a woman lose
That's
respect
the
for
reason
you,
why I
you're
left
done.
was he was
You gotta
abusive.
do something, bro.
That's the reason why I
Yeah.
left. I didn't leave him because of that.
All right,
I
if he
left
wasn't
because he was
abusive,
abusive.
you maybe 2 more years later then, because you would have left him eventually. Because a nigga with no direction and no stability given to a woman, she's gonna leave eventually. She may not
That's
know
true.
it at
All
that
I can
time,
do
but
is know
she's
where he's
gonna
going.
leave. A nigga gotta have direction, and if you can't get full-blown stability at that time, you gotta at least be showing results that you're
Some
you're
type
showing
of result,
momentum
bro.
to that woman, and you got a
gotta be able to
plan. A
cough up
woman
some
needs a
type of
plan,
cash from
bro. As long as you
somewhere,
got a
bro.
plan and you give it some good D, as long as you
It
got a
might not
plan,
be-
you gonna be all right. But that's the
Yeah.
just like we up here saying
I
women's
agree.
accountability. That's a accountability to a man.
From
You
a
gotta
man,
have a direction and
facts.
plan.
That's it.
Otherwise, and then I believe a nigga that's like 20 years old, all the way up to like 30 or something, nigga, you need to be focused on getting your shit together.
I got this
Learning
saying
that
that I say.
process because it gets
Real.
harder.
I got this. I
Because a
got this
woman
saying
is
that
a
I tell
whole-
you gonna have to lead me with strong hands.
Exactly.
Like, I have no problem submitting to a man, but you gotta give me something to submit to.
Now, was he
I
in
can't
jail
submit
all the
to
time type of
anything.
guy?
You gotta see his
Huh?
worth.
No,
Did he stay going to jail and shit like that?
no.
Because I'm saying he might be a
that nigga
felon. and
fell
it might
so
be
many
hard for
times,
him
bro.
It might be
I
hard for him
get
to do
it.
something like get a job. You feel me? Like I don't
No.
know his situation.
No,
there-
I'm gonna
I
tell
don't
you
like
why
that.
it's not. I'm gonna
That
tell you why
wasn't
it's
the
not. No,
case.
see, niggas that do time, any nigga that's been really reading books and you wasn't no bitch nigga in the cell, you actually had time to read because you niggas knew not to play with you. You read, you find out a trade. You understand what I'm saying? Your credit not gonna be lit when you get out. So what you gotta do, if you got a down chick, you go to her with a plan. What I said earlier. Yo, mama, what's your credit like? You do what you do. If her credit
My
good,
shit good.
all right, so bond, your credit good, right? And then come out of jail, he can't do nothing. Right? Yo, look, we're gonna put this business in your name. You heard? This is what I'm trying to do. You know, we're gonna open up this Amazon shit or whatever the fuck it is. We're gonna get the credit right, take out this loan for like 50 stacks. So it's easy to get bread. All you gotta do is put something in the joint and take out a loan. And from there, you can either go down the route of opening a business.
I've been
That could be
trying to get
anything from
loans for a
storage
whole year,
in.
bro.
That could be Amazon DPS. That could be any fucking thing, to be quite honest. Or you could go into life insurance. There ain't no background checking that. You go into life insurance, you stack up that loan for 2 years, and obviously when you take the loan out, you want to take out a year worth of that amount.
You're a
Right? So
truck
it's paid
driver.
off.
See,
Just
I
pay
ain't
this shit
know
all.
that, bro.
Whatever can amount some type of bread. Truck driver leave you too far from the family. If you're coming out of jail, you got kids and a wife. So you might want to be trying to do something like getting a business that y'all already know works. You
Facts.
can even fucking start getting people
Ice
to
cream
go
was-
on what's that
Hot
site
dogs,
called where
man.
you get people to just do little jobs for you? Get somebody to fucking narrate an audio book for your ass and sell that shit on Audible. It's
Fiverr.
match you can do. All you need to do is get that loan. It starts with the loan. Get your shorty to take out the loan. Tell her, mama, this is what we doing. Take out that loan for the 20 stacks. I'm gonna take 10 stacks over here. We're gonna do this. And, you know, I'm gonna take 5 because I'm gonna hit the block real quick.
Mandatory.
You heard? Like, whatever it
taking
is,
that
you know what I'm
I'm
saying?
taking
Hey,
10. I'm taking 10
Whatever
to
the fuck
popping.
it is, take a little quick risk, or if you don't, you can go full legit. It don't matter whatever you do, but the point is to
taking
get
10
legit and
bands
get
to
some
Cheeto.
clean money. And get some clean money. And you let her do what she need to do to make sure that 10 stacks, make sure you clean up whatever debt she got, clean up whatever debt you got, or debt
That's
and
real.
clear the fuck out as much as you
Situated.
can.
If
And
that's
y'all get
enough.
right. That's it. It's a simple
Exactly.
plan. People make this shit so hard. But niggas who was soft and getting their ass whooped and fronting like they wasn't in jail, they ain't have enough calm time to be able to read shit. Niggas be soft. And I wish a nigga when I was good, boy. Fuck is you talking about? You can read
See, I
as
ain't
long
gonna
as
lie,
you
bro.
want.
My credit fucked
Stay on
up,
the
bro.
phone
All
as
type
long
of
as you
shit,
want.
bro.
If you like that, like, yo, boy, I'm listening to this prison book program. They teaching me something. Hold up, nigga.
I
What the fuck
can't
you
even
talking
sit
about?
here and act like I got 750
listen.
score and all that shit.
I just
'Cause
did.
I don't
Feel
got
me?
none of that
You can
shit.
get your
60
GED.
months, bro.
You can go
Straight.
become a
I know I
plumber.
got all
Said
that type
it's
of shit.
solid, you heard?
It's feel me. That's what I'm saying. Like, man, it's the man. See, like, and this is something that Kevin Samuels used to do that they never used to make clips of. It's like, yeah, he used to come at women, and women do need to hold themselves accountable about certain shit, but then it's also men. And then he used to break down shit exactly like that. Like, yo, what are you doing? What can she respect, my boy? You don't respect yourself. I don't care if you're in prison. I don't care if you're on white collar, blue collar. There's money everywhere, and there's ways to make it. As long as loans exist, nigga, you can always do it. Put that shit in somebody else. We've been doing that in the black neighborhood forever. Niggas been putting niggas' names on cable bills and everything. We can do that, and we can put that shit around that
Right.
motherfucking loan. You heard? Like, yo, ma, put that shit on the loan. That's what I did, nigga.
That's why my credit fucked up, because a nigga put a loan in my name, family, and fucked my shit
Somebody
up. so.
probably didn't do what they
Killed
needed
my
to do.
shit, boy.
Before you take
They
that loan
murdered.
now, it's like, and that's why I be
On
telling
their
niggas,
ass,
you
too.
gotta read, what are we doing? You go to a chick like, yo, just take out the loan, and then try to take the whole 20 stacks and hit the block like a stupid ass, and knowing you won't get, ain't no way you not get caught with 20 stacks worth of work, nigga. Definitely not on 2020
Oh, no,
anywhere.
no, hell no.
So you stupid. If you gotta have a plan. So I would assume a nigga that's doing all that time and fighting and surviving in there, you like, yo, I'm looking at plumbing. I'm gonna start up. Yo, man, I need to take out 20 stacks. I'm gonna invest in this little truck I saw in the junkyard, build that shit up, get into this plumbing shit. I'm gonna go on Amazon, spend like 3-4 grand on straight up mad gear to do plumbing work. Now we moving, we're gonna build revenue. Once that start making money, then fuck it. Go do your little eyelash business. Bring the little thought bitches in here to go lay them down and go do that shit. How much you need to make that shit look lit? If you coming up like that, then fine. If you're not gonna find a nigga that already got it. But if this nigga coming out of jail, he got shit to do, then that is the time where you want to have that your shorty doing what she does. You know what I'm saying? And you
make it through the fire together. Y'all can build
yeah,
together.
you know what I'm saying? But that nigga still gotta have the plan and direction.
Exactly. The whole thing is he gotta be able to make you see the vision. You heard?
Yeah, women shouldn't have to come in like she was saying, oh, I had to work for us. Like, that's crazy.
Nah.
She was leaving that nigga as soon as that started, nigga. She didn't even know it.
There's no way that he should have had you up all night and have
that was out of pocket.
Nah, that's
it was
preposterous.
his delivery, to be honest. It was his delivery. It was the way he was doing things. Like, he wouldn't, like, it's like he wouldn't, that, yeah, it was too much. I can't even get
it was too much.
That, but it was just too much.
Any way that he got you up
but
all night, you still got to go to work, that's too much.
It's piss poor.
It's going to crash. You're going to crash somewhere.
Women
You're not going to get to where you're going.
Women can deal with a lot of strenuous tasks in life. They can, but they really don't want to. And they're not built to have to do it to the extent that men are. You know what I'm saying? But they can if they need to. Survival.
I'm glad you said that.
But the truth of the matter is, women want to be feminine, and feminine nature has nothing to do with fighting the flames.
Yes.
And listen,
so I don't care what women is in the world. I don't care if it's a boss chick. I don't care if it's a soft chick.
She still want to be soft.
They at some point want to be feminine. And it may take different tiers of male to come in like, yo, man, like, I got that. Sit down, you good. You know what I'm saying? Or it may take a nigga like, hey, honey, relax. You know, I got this. Whatever kind of nigga it is, it's an alpha man, all kind of men. You know what I'm saying? Hey, mama, listen, I got that. Don't sit down. I don't want you to do nothing. You know, like whatever it is. Women of all kind want that. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is.
True. That's exactly what I want.
It take a different, every female, it take a certain kind of man to unlock that. And once he unlock it, he got to keep, that's what he got to do.
And the niggas that's like that, and I'm going to shut up after this, it's to reach back to what I was saying earlier, baby doll. The niggas that's like that, whether it's the nigga that can handle the whole thing or got a constructive plan to build, they both are looking for a certain kind of woman. They got ones too. All right, with that being said, nigga, I got to go smoke this spliff. I appreciate y'all, man. Man, you Valley, your mind is very intelligent.
Nah, listen, man, we're going to definitely link up and put something together, Jake.
You smart, mama. You keep doing what you doing. Focus, you heard?
Yeah.
It's lit. Don't give no time to no bozo.
Man, shout out to my boy
Rello. I'll get out of here.
Man,
you got me trapped.
Me,
like Tupac first album.
Having me on the podcast, I appreciate it. And baby dog, definitely was a pleasure. My fellow Capricorn, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's Capricorn.
Oh, y'all Capricorns? Oh, shit.
Yeah.
When you be the
damn big Libra game.
Yeah, man, my drink 113, man. You know how it go.
That's crazy. 10-17. It's lit.
Mine's January.
What's up, fam?
What's up, man?
Oh, yeah, you right there.
How's everything?
Yeah.
All right.
Capricorn at
I was in here. This is nice. I like this. I like the conversations y'all was having, man.
Oh, shit. What the hell happened?
Can we get booted out again?
Yep.
I like this room. Good looking, Rello.
Yeah, me too.
I appreciate
y'all was keeping it 100.
The vibe.